I'm just gonna hope that this is good. I'm just gonna hope and pray that my microphone is on right now. Hello. I haven't recorded anything in a minute, mainly because I'm tired. Um, I've been tired. I haven't really been feeling playing games or none because the main point behind making these videos was so I can sit here and push out videos. 'Cause like I said, I wanted to do this for a very long time and now have the opportunity to do it, though albeit it's not the best way of doing it. It's a way of doing it. And so I need to take my chance and hope that people like this. Um, I'm gonna get a job soon, but that's gonna be something I'm gonna talk about later on because what this video, or what the majority of this unedited, because I have no PC, um, video will be about is um, mainly my life. I have no idea what I was doing with this, by the way. I still don't know what I'm doing. I was like almost dead. I was very tired. I made this. I'm talking about like I was very tired. That's what I meant by dead. I was not actually dying. I was just very tired. Um, I guess I could make this work. It would be very difficult though, and it'd be very ugly. But I guess I could make it work. Or what I could do is just I could pull this back out. That's tolerable, alright? Is it? Or should I just go ahead and make a square? Because I'm very good at doing that. A square or rectangle. I'm very good at doing that. I've always been good at doing that. I say I just push this back one. Anyways. But the way I'm doing this is that these videos I'm currently uploading, or this series, quote unquote, put it in quotes, is just kind of me talking, uploading just raw, unedited footage of me playing Minecraft while kind of just talking about what's going on in my life, what I think about certain situations, so on and so forth, blah, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Like it's garbage. I need a new one. I don't know why it's acting like this. But anyways, I think this would work out right here. But anyways, as I was saying, alright, fuck it, we're gonna make it work. What? What is this? This video is gonna be focused on. This video is gonna be focused on. I really don't know. I had plan kind of set up, but I'm just gonna kind of talk about it. Um, what was it again? This is a terrible part of having ADHD. I keep getting sidetracked. I no, this is the thing. I swear I have a combination of ADHD and ADD. I swear I do because every time I try to make one of these, as you can tell, I try to upload myself, try to record myself like actually just fixing all of this, land, and talk about something. I was talking about like depression and how serious it was doing, how serious it is. But then like I looked at it and I was like, oh wait, I said a lot of things because I completely forgot that where I was posting that, where I was gonna upload it, does not like it when people use certain terms that I use and I can't go back out and just bleep it or something. I can't. I couldn't. I keep forgetting on what platform I'm on. I'm so used to just talking to my friends about it that, like, I completely forgot that a lot of social media apps really don't like it when you talk about certain things. But anyways, this is bugging me. This right here is bugging me because what am I going to use this for? Aesthetics, like books? Couldn't. No, hold on. I have an idea. I I have an idea. But anyways, that idea is going to fade real quickly. Anyways, what was I going to plan on talking about? Ooh, addictions. Addictions. I'm gonna go ahead and be. How far am I in this? I might get demonetized. I'm not even monetized anyways. Oh, why do I even care? I'm gonna talk about addictions. Specifically, no, any type of addiction really. My take on addictions and people speaking up about it. Because I saw a video not too long ago of a dude talking about his porn addiction. Um, Frankly, if you have a porn addiction, or any type of addiction for that matter, you should not be scared and ashamed to come out and say that you have said addiction. Should you be ashamed and upset at yourself that you have said addiction? Yeah, because if you're ashamed and upset that you have that addiction, that is one of the first steps to overcoming an addiction is understanding that you have an addiction and hating the fact that you have an addiction. And that can lead you to eventually overcoming said addiction. It can. But again, I'm very wrong. Dude, I'm but 17. My takes on a lot of things are very bad. I barely have information. I don't look things up. Um, I hear about something and I just kind of talk about it because I feel like it. I kind of feel like it. I'm not a very knowledgeable guy. I used to be. If you want something from like the human body, I can kind of give you that. There's still a lot of things about the human body I don't know because again, I don't research anything. I don't research a thing. Freaking better. Now I can do kind of what I wanted. Semi. Could I? Actually, if I push this out one more. And same with you. And get this. I'm just gonna like not talk about that because I'm not knowledgeable. I'll come back to it later. I need to stop recording these at 3 in the morning when I'm like losing brain cells. Because when I'm not recording anything and I listen to something, I can immediately give details. I can be like fucking college major type levels of IQ when I'm just like by myself. I'm talking to myself. Um, I'm not clinically insane, but I'm getting there. I think I would just do better talking about things that go on in my life. That's why my like upload schedule is like so far apart because I want to upload daily. It will amazingly help my channel if I uploaded daily, but my life is so basic and filled with a whole bunch of nothingness that what am I going to upload? Well, tomorrow will be eventful because my sister's coming over and bringing her cat. Hopefully, we all hope that she's bringing her cats. But I have a dog. Her name is Star. She does not do well with other animals. I wouldn't say she would unalive my sister's cats, but she will get very excited, and that would scare the daylights out of her cats. So, shoot, my sister's first cat. Well, the oldest one that she has is called Chanthor. If you get that reference, you get that reference. I don't know why. You might as well just call her Thor. Freaking call her Chan. I don't care. Come here, little Chan. Both would have worked. Come here, Thor. That'd have worked. But not Chanthor. Come on, man. Named it Ocelot because it looks like an ocelot. Yeah, it's that type of breed where it looks like an ocelot. But yeah, it's a breed where it gets very long and it gets decently big. It gets decently tall and very long. Um, they're very hyper most of the time. But yeah, Chanthor nearly clawed the back of my dad's neck, just completely just destroyed the back of my dad's neck because it was like a little bit after my sister kind of got Chanthor, and so like she brought him over. And my dog Star got super excited because we tried to introduce them, and that did not work because she got super excited. Because I wouldn't, my dog is very, by what my stepmom says, territorial. I say it's because, well, she's not used to other animals. I don't think, I think that she's completely fine with other animals on her territory. I'm just saying that, like, she's not used to it. That's what I'm thinking, is that she's not used to it. That's my hypothesis, is that she's not used to other animals on her territory. Because 9 times out of 10, she is just inside kind of doing her own thing. Either she's begging us all for water or she is just laying around doing her own thing. Nah, that dog is smart too. She's been getting smart. I hate this update where it kind of blurs these. But yeah, my dog is getting smart. Ooh, I have so many stories for my dog. Let me run out of them like the second I think about it. I have. I want to say it was like Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. Um, it was like 3 in the morning. Keep in mind, I went to sleep at 1. Before I went to sleep at 1, I kind of, yeah, I reluctantly got up and took Star outside. Let her run around. I gave her the smallest tad bit of water. Because if I gave her too much water, she would need to go pee another 4 hours later or 3 to 4 hours later. And I was like, I don't want to do that. So I give her the smallest bit of water. And then I go to bed. I made sure the front door was locked, and I go to bed. And I keep waking up. And so I wake up, and she's outside of my door, whining. And I look at the time. It's 3. I took you outside an hour ago. You only want to count it 2 hours ago. Not if. If even. 2 hours. 1 to 2 hours ago. How about that? I'll put it like that. 1 to 2 hours ago. There is no way you need to use the bathroom again. Absolutely no way. I so really want to use vibrant visuals, but I know for a fact the second I try it's going to murder the quality of this video. I'm gonna have everything on low. Do 16 chunks. Look how amazing this game is. I can hear my mic crackling. It's just not a nice sound. Oh yeah, since I'm not in hardcore, people can like accuse me of cheating. I'm not a cheater. My duplication, at worst, I'll find a duplication glitch to duplicate my stuff. Which, a lot of them have been patched. Upsettively. Very upsettively. A lot of my stuff has been patched. I'm quite upset over it. But anyways. Have it this way? Yeah, I'm gonna have it this way. And kind of stop it right around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be right here. There we go. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, try to wake me up at 3. I was like, no. And so I just went back to sleep. I think, yeah. Also, I had a nightmare that day too. It was such a weird nightmare. Every now and again, I have this same nightmare where like this invisible entity just jumps on me. I can't see it, but I can feel it. Like I can physically feel that this invisible mass or entity, whatever it is just on top of me. Like diagonal. It's like if you were onto the side of my bed, not facing to the side of me, not in front of me. Just it's so weird to like explain it because it was so vivid, but I can remember it because it felt so realistic. It did, but it wasn't like it's so weird because it gives me chills. Even like right now, it gives me chills. Um, just because it was so weird. In all my days, I can see the ocean. Look at this. I can see everything. Water is just non-existent. Which frankly, I need that. Hold on. What thing made water very, very vibrant? Because like, I really need to be able to see. I mentioned fog. Off. Is it fog? No. It's not that. I know for a fact it's not that. Okay. But anyways, it's such a weird thing because I remember the dream too. I remember just randomly like waking up in my own room. It's dark, and then who knows? It might have been like I had the smallest taste of what is that called again? Let me look this up. Hold on. Sleep paralysis. I might have actually had like a small taste of sleep paralysis. That's what it was. Might have been sleep paralysis because it was like it's like I woke up in my own room. Like I actually woke up out of a dream, but then like this dark entity. No, not dark entity. What am I talking about? I'm getting weird now. Because like most of the time I keep on associating dark entities with sleep paralysis. Boo boo. It wasn't that. I'm not that insane just yet. Um, and no, this is not a cry out for help. This is me joking around. I'm not that insane. Trust me. If I was, dude, I would have already been in a hospital by now. um, no, it was this invisible thing that I felt it. It just leaped onto me. It was like this mass. It was pretty heavy too. But then like I don't know, I was suddenly able to move and then like I just started punching it. I remember too, it was just I landed so many right hooks into this invisible thing that was just on my body. And I could feel it. It was kind of suffocating me, but it wasn't at the same time. It was so weird and livid that like not livid but vivid. I can clearly remember it. I just punch it and then I just wake up. I just jump straight up out of my bed and I'm just like, what the fuck happened? And I woke up and like my hair is just standing up and I'm like, what is going on? But then I look at the time and I just don't care because it's like 3, 4 in the morning. And so I was like, I gotta get sleep. Or it was like it was either 3, 4, or 5 in the morning. I was like, I don't care. I have school. I need sleep. And so I lay back down. I pull the covers over my head because that's how I sleep, especially if I get scared. It's a thing that I've done ever since I was a kid, because I watched too many scary stuff, and so if I have the sheets over my head, the boogeyman can't get me type of mentality. That's the exact mentality I've had ever since I was a kid, and I'm 17 years old and I still have it. Yep, it's weird, but it's just something I have. It's a mentality I have. But anyways, and so I go to sleep and I don't have that dream again, and so it was woohoo. That was nice. It was really nice. It actually wasn't, but woo, sarcasm can go a long way. If I get a crap ton of wheat, I can get a lot of emeralds from a farmer villager. Oh yeah, but and Friday was a good day because I managed. Well, I had an IEP meeting. Yeah, I have an IEP. I'm retarded. Woo! No, they just slapped emotional disability on me. Like I don't get angry. I don't get angry that a lot. I don't know why they keep saying I do. Being satire, I absolutely do get angry decently quick. I'm not one of those people that assume that I have ADHD or this stuff and that and this, boo, boo, boo. I act like, no, no, no. I actually went to a psychologist when I was younger. Me and my family went to a psychologist because the school forced us to go. And the psychologist said, yeah, man, you got ADHD. And so it's been slapped on my back ever since I was a kid. At first, oh, I hate admitting this, but it's so bad. At first, my mom thought I had autism, and I was like, she finally told me that after years, and I was like, rude? Me? Autism? But frankly, I couldn't blame her for that because of the shit I pulled. If you knew the things I pulled when I was a kid, oh yeah, you would have definitely thought I was autistic back in the day. But nah, it just turns out I used to have a heavy case of the AHD or the ADHD. AD. Oh wait, ADHD. Yeah, yeah. It's in hyper definition, by the way. Not hyper definition. High definition. See, look, I need to stop recording these at 3 in the morning because I lose my mind. I can't type. I can't spell. I can still play games though. I can still play games. I was thinking of like recording myself playing Silk Song when it first came out, but I was like, no. I'm gonna let people. I'm not gonna be like those assholes that just record the entirety of the game in one sitting and ruin it for everybody else. I'm definitely not calling out people who have ruined Call of Duty for me before. Ruined the entire Modern Warfare 2 fucking campaign for me. Anyways. But yeah, I was like, nah, I'm gonna let people experience the game for themselves. I go on TikTok, motherfuckers are already streaming the game. Dickheads! It's on Game Pass. Some people don't have Xbox. Blah, 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 blah. Get one! Anyways, I digress. If you have enough money to get yourself a PlayStation, you have enough money to get yourself an Xbox Series S and buy 1 month subscription to Game Pass to play said thing. Or buy the fucking game. I quite literally like the fact that no reflections is on, because this makes the water look better. Hold on, this is what it would be like if I actually had that stuff on. Give me a second. This is what it would look like. Reflections on. Actually, no, I normally have all this at medium, by the by. Normally have all of this at medium. Turn this all the way up. See how less blue that looks? Let's turn it up more. Whoops, my finger slipped. Oh wait, sorry, no. I didn't have volumetric fog on. Medium. Maybe they fixed it. Who knows? Maybe they did. My finger slipped. All on high. Maybe they fixed it. By the way, this is on PS5 and I'm already lagging like crazy. Oh, look at that. That made it slightly better. It's just the water. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, for some reason my fucking PlayStation can't handle water. Oh, there it goes. Oh, this is gonna be absolutely hilarious on the recording. Hey. Nope, never mind. Why? Just why? Oh, there we go. Oh, my life is way better now. But yeah, I remember the water when it kind of first came out slightly. It was like 2 months in to it being released, and the water was still atrocious to look at. It was horrible because it would it basically would be non-existent, like right here. Legit, like right here. Unless light was directly on it, you couldn't see the water. So if it was like in darkness, it would practically just be invisible. And then it would be a glitch where like um I don't know if the sun hit it correctly, it would like just it would just put some weird glare effect onto it and just make it look really blurry. It was horrible. Billion-dollar company and yet can not make vibrant visuals look good. Billion-dollar company. It's outrageous. Hmm. What else I know about? Oh yeah, going back to what I was saying. Yeah. I got an IEP meeting. I had an IEP meeting Friday. It was I'm not heavily disabled. I'm not. It's just emotional disability, and so my stuff is just cut and dry. I have things that are used to help me. I can, if I get stressed, I could leave the classroom for like 5 to 10 minutes. Um, I could take a break. I could listen to music and yeah. But listening to music isn't strictly on my IEP and like my requirements, but it is a thing that teachers need to take note of, that it helps me, and that if I were to just pop in earbuds in the middle of class, that means I'm getting upset. And so they need to be lenient on, they can be lenient on it if they need to be. If not, boo. If not, that's all up to them. It's not a legal requirement for them to follow. So they can either allow me to listen to music or not and make me mad. I'm telling you, one of these days I will pop up and punch a teacher because they're getting on my nerves. But it depends if I'm having a bad day or not. And if I'm really willing to go with the consequences of popping up, punching a teacher in the face. Because you don't just get school related. I won't get. I just can I fucking speak. I won't only just get punishment through the school. Nobody. I'll get punishment legally. I'll get legal punishment as well. I could go to jail or prison for assault and battery, or just straight assault, however you want to twist it. So yeah, it will not be pretty if I were to actually pop him and punch a teacher. But I'm saying, like, one of these, they're getting on my nerves. That's the main point I'm trying to get at. I'm shift clicking. Thank you. I have a new keyboard. It's ran on. It's blue. It's not Bluetooth. It's. It doesn't have a wire, but it has a dongle, and it runs on a battery. I like that. Um, I like it, but its reaction is a little bit slow at times. And that's the only issue I really got with it. Why am I going in here? I have nothing in there. It's a work in progress. My house is gonna forever be a work in progress because, well, I can't build for shit. I don't even know why I did that. That legit would have given me nothing. Yay. Efficiency 2 on a nearly broken shovel. What else? Oh, the meeting was about removing study skills from my IEP, and so I can leave. So I can leave school early, and so now I get home at, I want to say like 1, like 1:15, 1:20. I can get home a little bit later if I choose to actually stop by like the playground that's nearby, or go to the park, or go to McDonald's. One of the two. I could always go to McDonald's. That's what I'm planning on to do, is maybe just get a job at McDonald's. They're almost always hiring. Unless they look at me and say, nah, you're too ugly, twin. Damn. I would not be impressed. Nor hurt at all. Yeah, because like people, it annoys me how motherfuckers would yell at you to get a job or something and be like, you're being a bum, you're not even trying, and da 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 da. Like, motherfuckers aren't getting rejected from entry level jobs. Motherfuckers are getting rejected by McDonald's. Huh? What? Since when did McDonald's care that much on who works there? Huh. Since when? I didn't remember that. But anyways, this video might actually have to be cut a little bit shorter than normal, mainly because I'm getting tired. It's 3. It is 3:32, buddy. Actually, that clock might be gone. It's 3:33. I am getting really tired. I need sleep. Else I will actually go insane. And that's not a joke. Um, Lava bucket. Wham. Now we're cooking. Anyways. Yeah, I might cut this one short because I'd leave it here because I'm getting very tired. It's getting late. And I really don't want to lose my mind. My sister's coming over tomorrow. Maybe bring in her cats, maybe not. We'll see. But after that ordeal goes, when I have the chance tomorrow, I will try to record. If I don't, then I will someday when I get the opportunity to. When it's not the opportunity, when I have the want to record. Because, like I said earlier, my life is very bland. I could always go on and on and on and on about what my friends do and what I think about it, and I could always go on and on and on, but frankly, I need to not do that because it's not interesting. Because, like, y'all don't know them, I know them, and it's kind of weird for me to sit down and, like, kind of tell y'all about my friends and or who used to be my friends. I'm not sure I told y'all this, but Oscar, he's no longer in the picture, mainly because, well, of what he said and all that. And he gave me, it wasn't just because he gave me a dry response, being like, well, okay. Well, yeah, it was a response that completely had nothing to do with it. I asked that, like, are you actually helping her cheat still? Because I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt. If he said no, I was going to call him and talk shit to him. Well, I was going to press him for even thinking of doing said action. I was going to press him for that. But he said, okay. Whoa, fuckhead. It is a yes or no question, or you put, I don't know, I'm still thinking about doing it. Since when was a yes or no question was a okay question? Oh, what the fuck? Since was what? Since when was that response warranted? A fucking okay. All right, you're not interested in actually having a conversation with me. Fuck you. Goodbye. Um, that is exactly what I said in my own voice. Even though he did not hear me, he has. He knows what my YouTube channel is. I think he is subscribed. I think he's still subscribed. So hopefully he gets this notification and I hope he watches this and fucking unsubscribe. Oscar, unsubscribe because I'm not your fucking friend anymore. I'm not. If I pat and I'm not his op. I'm not his op, but I'm not your friend anymore. So if we pass each other in public, don't do anything stupid. Because honestly, man, frankly, I just don't want to associate myself with someone who does that, who thinks of doing something like that. Why would you think of doing something like that? It's one thing if you were single and then you went back to your ex. That is one thing. But leaving someone because your ex is has bigger has a bigger bust than your current girlfriend is not a fucking reason. It completely nullifies anything you're going to say. Anything you are going to say, it completely nullifies it. Your opinion doesn't matter. Yeah, you feel me? But anyways, I am pushing this out way too long. I'll talk about that later. Um, I'm pushing this out too much. Anyways, I hope you all have a great day. Night doesn't matter. Whatever time you are watching this, I hope you've great life. I appreciate you sticking through me, sticking with me, not sticking through me. What? Huh? Man, y'all say crazy stuff. I'm. Thank you for sticking with me through this entire video and my roller coaster of trying to tell stories but failing miserably. Um, if y'all want me to talk about something, comment it, interact with the video, like it. YouTube doesn't really care if you like it or not. It would make me feel nice. It feel nice. Means you actually like this content. Great. If you don't, that's fine. You can dislike it. I'm not gonna force you to do anything. I'm not gonna force you. I can't. But anyways, if you like me or my content, very poor content that I'm pushing out, you can subscribe. It's like everyone says it is free. It's not. I'm taking your soul. But I'm joking. I'm joking. It is absolutely free. You don't have to, but if you choose to, that it will be awesome for me because it tells me that y'all like me, and that'll be the best thing. That means y'all like me, and that means I have a shot. I have a shot into obtaining my dream. If you know that reference. Elite reference right there. Very elite. But anyways, thank y'all for rocking with me. Um, I'm saying that a lot. I keep repeating myself. I am going insane. Just you know what? I am forcing you. If you do not do this, you will be forced to talk to a woman. Yeah, that's right. If you do not subscribe to my channel, you'll be forced to talk to a woman. I know that they're very scary. They're very scary. They're terrifying. Those things, they're terrifying. All right? Whew. The hair on my arm is standing up. Just thinking about those creatures. But I'm I'm telling you. It's magic. It's magic. Hey, I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. But but if you don't like and subscribe and comment, a woman will talk to you. You don't want that now. We don't want that. We don't want that.